Hi class. Today I want to talk about Project 5, which is a poster design. We are going to start off with the project objective, which is student will design a poster for a movie that exists or is made up. So you can choose something that you want to make up, which is probably going to be easier for you to find photos for because it's going to be hard for you to find photos of an existing movie with high resolution photos, let's say of the actor or something like that. So um, if you take your own photography, that's probably the best bet. Um, or finding really high res photos online, it's going to be a little tough, but you know, it's going to be up to you how you want to do this. So through the process of investigation, students will learn about design and compositional elements of poster designs. So I have given you a lecture about graphic design elements, and that is a video I made based on the book that was required for the class. So you can look at that and see if no, it should help you. So you can look at that. So the project specifications is 11 by 17 at 150 dpi dots per inch at least. Okay, so you know the standard is 300. So it's going to be really hard for you to find photos that are 300 dpi and they're as big as 11 by 17. So if you do take your own photography or you do your own illustrations, that is just the best way that you can make this look really good and have the best resolution. Okay, so where you're going to suffer is if you find small photos and you stretch them out, and when you print it out, you're going to see that the resolution is really bad. So I am going to add another video here of how to do a photo collage. I'm not sure how much Photoshop skills you have, but that should kind of help you to create a collage and see what kind of background you can add to your designs. Okay, so let's start off with some samples of different posters. So here we have one for 007, which I really like the use of the credits. I know that's something that you probably would not even be thinking about, but I just love when you pay attention to the details and they don't bring that much attention, even though it's up there where in a very clean spot. They lowered the visibility by not making it black, so it's like a light gray, so that helps. This one is very minimalistic. I almost don't really like how minimal it is, but it's a poster. So this one is something that you can take from the collage video that I created for you. Um, it's just the juxtaposition of having the scaling of having a small object with something really big is just it gives it that extra impact. Here they just created a collage of lots of different birds and things like that. So um, and this one is just, I just really like how they cropped it. This is something you could completely do in design on your own. Like you don't even need Photoshop on this one. Um, this one too looks pretty basic. This is another example. The typography on this is very nice. Um, this they created a collage of letters, which very typography based. I really like this. Takes like an old vintage type of look. Um, it's the composition is really well done. I think you know there's a lot of like that red block area. A lot of great use of negative space and these very basic shapes And again, the scale of something that's supposed to be small and it's enlarged, that's what gives it that impact, and also that red color. This almost looks like an ad, just the way that they have it here. But you know, this type of the typography of the credits is what gives it away. So these, you've seen a lot of these. So again, you know, like this is a photo collage that they created. So if you wanted to do something very sci-fi or something like that, that's up to you. And you know, but finding the photos of large res photos of the actual actor is going to be kind of hard. um, so it's really going to be up to you. I have some students that they love to illustrate, you know, they love to draw and they love using Illustrator. I had this girl one time do this whole thing on Batman, and she just used bats and it created the type, and it came out really great. um, Okay, so these are just some examples. I wanted to show you this other one too because I just love the way that they incorporate the credits into like a very non-standard, non-traditional way, you know, so almost looks like a book to me or something. I don't know, but I really like it. So another thing I wanted to show you was also that you can download a poster font. So if you go to dafont.com, they have this SF movie poster font that you can download. So if you need to learn how to download for your PC or your Mac, you can look up a video, and on YouTube, I'm sure that they can show you how to do that. Um, and that is it. So basically, make the um, the file 11 by 17. Um, just remember that in order it's gonna be, if you do print it out, it's gonna have a border because it doesn't have a bleed. In order for it to have a bleed at 11 by 17, it would have to be a little bit bigger than that standard size, and you would have to crop off the edge. I know it's so hard to explain through the computer, but it would have to require for us to go to the printer to kind of understand how that works, or just continue doing what I'm telling you and just get used to adding those crop marks, but extending your photos and your images a little bit outside of your canvas, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to slice off a little bit of that image. If not, you're always going to have a little bit of white space in there. I know it's probably hard to understand, but just you just have to, it's trial and error. Okay, so maybe one of these days we can go to the printer if you guys are up for it. Okay, so take care, and if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, create your collage in Photoshop. You don't have to use Photoshop. You can still use InDesign, and you know, uh, design it the way you want to design it. I showed you some examples there that didn't require Photoshop, so it's really up to you where you want to make this. Now, if you want to do it all in Photoshop, that's also an option. Okay? All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.